Oh, hi there. Welcome back to my channel. So I just finished meditating. Lots of situations happening around me, and my cat is giving me a hard time, so I cannot really finish the meditation till the end. Anyway, as you can see, not sure if you can see this, there are many boxes around. So I haven't been recording anything because I was extremely busy. Many changes happening around me. One of the news is that I got engaged. Week after engagement, I flew to Cancun for 5-day extended advanced follow-up with Dr. Joe. I'm planning to make a whole episode about my experience because there's a lot of things to talk about. And right now, those boxes, well, basically we are in the middle of renovation of my flat. I did change locks to my door to make a statement to my family in a way without making a statement. I just wanted to show them boundaries because my mom has been in and out this flat without consulting me, and my brother hasn't moved his official address from my own address, so I never received keys from him, and he never registered to a different address, so I basically changed locks. And when we got back, my fiance was closing the door and the new locks cracked. So basically, yeah, I know. So basically, we went today to buy a new door. And it's funny how things shifting constantly. So it's been like a lot of movement around me that I sometimes find it difficult to catch up on. But I can tell you one thing: I feel completely different after Cancun retreat. My body feels different. I think I sound different. There is like so much more trust into the unknown. I'm in high spirits most of the time, but it's a stable high. It's not like, I used to have that I went for a retreat, I was like goofy high, and then after some time I kind of like crashed, my mood crashed down, and it wasn't sustainable. Now this time is different because obviously I was happy that I were there, but I never got this like high kind of feeling. It was like more grounded, and this trust that I feel, it's so much more grounded. Even though my logical mind is trying to play tricks on me, saying that, oh, Cancun was so magical, it never actually happened. You just had a nice dream. But I know it wasn't a dream, it actually happened. The thoughts, like my monkey mind, is like more obvious to me now. I kind of like feel the difference between what is truth and what my analytical mind tries to pursue me into thinking. And I think I'm not alone. I think many of us have the same issues sometimes, that we try to create something new, and our analytical mind is basically steered by our ego to convince us otherwise that whatever we're planning, it's never gonna work out, or even if it did work out, it was just a temporary situation. My message is don't listen to these thoughts. They are tormenting you basically, and my approach now is just to observe them and let them go. And at the same time, I cultivate this trust into unknown, and I stay present as much as I want to. And this is actually the work, staying present. not ruminating over the past and not fantasizing too much over the future. Obviously, it's good if you have an idea where you want to go, but we do exist and create in the present moment. Each micro decision we do at present basically opens up a new chapter towards the future, a new timeline. So we make those micro decisions every day, and it's really important to be conscious of your day-to-day decisions. Like, what do you decide in the present moment? Do you decide to tell your old story, to dwell on the past, or to be anxious about the future? Or do you decide to trust in the unknown and stay relaxed and stay at ease and stay in flow as much as possible during the day? And basically, the whole magic actually happens in the present moment. That's, at least from my experience, that's when I was the most happiest, when I was like really in the moment, that I wasn't really worried about anything, and it was one of my patterns to be anxious about the future, to be worried about what my family is going to say, or what my environment is gonna say when I come back, or was it even wise to go to Cancun without telling anyone apart from my fiance that I'm going? That's another story, yeah. But my family is really against my expensive hobby. I mean, they only judge what I'm doing on the basis of how much I spend, even though it's not their money, it's mine. And they do not understand the value I get from each retreat that I go to. And it's really hard to explain it to anyone who does not do the work, because on a surface level it may look crazy in a way that, well, you just spend like $5,000 on a big trip and like what you're doing, yeah. But the most important thing is how I feel about it. And the same applies to you, right? The most important thing is how you feel about your decisions. And the thing is, there are no bad decisions in a way. Maybe you struggle because you came here to experience struggle, or maybe the struggle you're going through is just temporary and it's here for you to overcome it and to learn something more about yourself. So it could be like numbers of things, but whether you have like good effect or bad effect based on your decisions, you still have like many other opportunities to overcome the obstacles. And even if it doesn't happen in this lifetime, it will happen in next lifetimes, because we live enormous amount of lifetimes. There's always another chance that we can tackle certain issues. So sorry for being all over the place. I wasn't really planning this video at all. I just wanted to post an update because I haven't been doing any videos recently due to all the things that happen around me. But I will definitely make a video, longer one, about Cancun, how it was, what was my experience, what I've learned there, who I met there, so on and so forth. So stay tuned and thank you for being around, and see you next one. Bye bye.